Hey friends, I'm here with another video. Are you level 75 or higher and you want to get some quick XP that's actually pretty good XP? Have you done the Gribbles runs yet? The heroic adventure? Well, if you go to Dulax Harbor and all the way to Gulf of Gunthak and board this one boat, you can get to the Dead Hills, okay? The name of the zone is the Dead Hills. And you land about here. And you know what? Let's set up a campfire in case I have trouble. It's always good if you have a fellowship to set up a campfire if you're going on these missions, because sometimes they can go sideways. Yeah, they can. So I'm here with Antipathy, my level 101, and I'm just 3-boxing. I'm not playing in an actual real group. I have 3 mercs because I have 3 characters and each one has a merc. So we should be pretty good. There's my warrior, a bard, and a mage. The bard is also level 101. The mage, I believe, is just level 99, but I think that's close enough. And we already got our first Gribbles, but to get it, you would just hail this guy and you would say when, and then he would show you the different missions. Oh, actually, he might say something different. When is the word that you say when you want to enter. So, my bad. I already started the mission. So yeah, you just talk to him, you answer his prompts, and he gives you an option of 3 different missions. You want the first one, which is into the hills, and that's where we're going. And it says we're entering the Dead Hills, which I believe that's the name of this zone too, but this is a instanced version of the Dead Hills, okay? Have everybody here auto follow my tank and make sure I got some buffs going around here. Get the mage to do group damage shields. Make sure my assist keys are set properly. Alright, I think we're good. I think we've got enough stuff here to be ready to kick some butt. So we got ourselves set as main assist. I'm gonna also set myself as puller because we don't want all of our mercs to run ahead half-cocked, pulling all these monsters at once. I'm not gonna really try to do crowd control at the moment. Let's hope that we won't really need it. I feel like this group should be able to handle 2 at a time. These skeletons are only level 98. Alright, so far so good. You see there the those 2 are auto attacking. Well, the bard was. And let's move on to this one. The mage pet is attacking, so that's good. So I got their auto attack button. So if you don't know, I'm tabbing through, although it's not going to be shown in this video because I'm just focusing on the main character, right? Let's make sure I got everything set to be looted. I think I'm just gonna loot everything with Antipathy. I mean, it's all me anyway, right? So each of my characters, I'm tabbing to the other windows, the other instances of Everquest, and I'm just clicking on assist buttons. And the assist button for the mage, for example, is saying to assist Antipathy, the tank here, and then to send in the pet, cast a couple of spells. And the same with the bard. The bard is doing some buffs and all that good stuff. Now this one I might get 3, so I might use the bard here to lull these guys so I don't get all 3. I think 3 might be a little too much. Okay, so I got 1 pacified. Pacify this other one. And I'll pull this guy on the left there. So I'm trying to think, what spells actually am I casting here? So I'm having my pet attack. I'm casting my swarm pet. And I'm casting spell... What is spell number... number 2 is Salvo of Many. Okay, that sounds good. Let's do the pacify one more time. So I might do a little crowd control, you know? Getting too many in this can kind of suck. But since I'm multi-boxing, I'm probably not going to be able to really do mezzing and stuff with the bard. Because if you've played a bard, you might remember that trying to mez and all that, and then try to play other songs too to benefit the group, it can be difficult. I don't really know how that is done. I think there might be an AA mez that they can use, but I'm not the best at playing a bard, so don't take my advice when it comes to playing bards. There's the obvious things that I know, like I know how to use melody and all that. But there might be better. There might be better people out there to tell you how to play a bard. I do know that playing them is a little more challenging. You got to press a lot more buttons usually. When you're maining them anyway, when you're actively playing them. The nice thing is that, yeah, you can sort of multi-box a bard and just sort of have them like a boombox in the background, you know, where they are just playing songs to buff the group or debuff the mobs, right? Alright, got that guy pacified. So grabbing this guy. So you'll notice I do have the tank mercenary, because I have a tank mercenary as well, set as the main tank. So I'm not really being main tank today. I'm mostly just working on doing some extra DPS. I got a rogue mercenary doing some DPS. Got my bard working on some DPS. So these guys are dropping pretty quick. It's kind of nice. I feel like we're being efficient. An efficient murder machine. Yes, efficient murder. That's always great. Not really. That's horrible. I don't know why I said it that way. Let's not have that in existence. I'm gonna target that rat, and then this way it'll be easier to mez it with the bard, or like pacify it with the bard. I'm not mezzing it, I'm pacifying. Alright, I'm gonna pull the fly. Come on, Brendel fly. Come on down and for an ass kicking. So yeah, my bard's assist key is unique. It is line 1 is /timer5, comma /xtar1 for extended target 1, because extended target 1 I have it set to group assist target, right? So anything that the group assist is targeting, that's going to be in the slot 1. Then I have /attack on. Then I had /stop song. So if I'm playing anything, I stop. And then /melody 231489. And those songs are the slow, the haste. Let me look at that again. Oh, and one is, what was one? Oh, it's a resist spell, or resist for resist magic. And what's number 4? It increases armor class and gives their attacks a chance to strike infuriating magical blow. I don't like the infuriating thing. That's not good. And 8 and 9 are, they're dots. I got a fire dot and a cold dot. So Yeah. Just so you know, that's what I'm doing. Oh, look, it looks like a couple of spells dropped. These are always nice. Enchanter, level 97. And a Bard, level 100. Nice. So let's give the Bard spell to the Bard. Or song, rather, right? Bards use songs, not spells. Get it through your head, Fezzle. Let's open up the Bard's inventory here. Because I'm level 101. Burning Call, RK2. Ooh, I have a Chant of Disease. Let's switch to that. So I have a Disease and a Fire. Let's grab this rat. You'll notice I move kind of slow. I'm not the fast puller. Part of that is intentional. Part of it is because I'm making a video. So I'm partially distracted. And I've never been, you know, the fast gamer, the fast puller. I kind of want to just enjoy it, have a good time. These things here are semi-useless, but they do sell for a good amount of plat, like 100, 150, 190, something like that. Some nice number. All right, I'm gonna pacify these guys on the left here. The rat in the back and the fly, and then we're gonna pull the rat in the front left here. Yeah, there's my pet that lasts all of like 2-3 seconds. Kinda sucks. Alright, let's pacify that rat again. Oh, someone in my guild is saying good morning. Wonky bones. That's kind of funny. Hopefully you'll see this when the video comes out at the end of the week. It's actually not morning anymore. It's 1:30 in the afternoon for me, anyway. I don't know why they're saying good morning. It could be morning where they are. For all I know, they might be somewhere in the UK or somewhere where it's morning. I suck at time zoning. Or maybe on the West Coast. Isn't the West Coast further back from us? Like 3 hours. Oh snap! I accidentally pulled 2. Oh, my bad. I think we'll be alright though. Especially because the Bard is playing an AoE slow, so everybody's getting slowed at once, the 2 guys. Now, do I wish there was a sort of a way that I could make my other guys auto-attack sometimes? Yeah, maybe. Let me turn the music sound or the game sound down a little. It's a little bit high for on the it was on the mage here. It was a little overpowering. Sorry about that. So these gnomes are all dead. I thought they were supposed to be just wounded. And then they run away as you save them. But I guess this is not the case this time. They are all dead. That's what happens when you don't do Gribbles for several months. The gnomes that are being held captive are dead. Grab the left fly with the arrows. Or the bow. I mean, I'm launching arrows. So how many of you noticed all the changes in the sort of the textures of creatures and stuff? I've noticed they've gotten more vivid and stuff, and it feels like they've all been kind of remastered. And not everything, but a lot of them. Task stage completed. Nice. It's getting your task stage completed is tight. So again, like I said earlier, you can do the Gribbles starting at level 75 and up, and it gives some pretty good XP. Now, it gives crap XP when it comes to just the kills. As you see here, I'm getting 0.028 per kill. Not good at all. It's terrible XP. But at the end, you'll see, and the reason they did this, I guess they just didn't want people to do it just for the kills. They wanted them to complete the missions or whatever. But it's kind of dumb. I mean, you could do both, and if they don't want to complete the missions, why are you forcing them? I don't get it. It's not like the mobs respawn, so it doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Every time Daybreak tries to force something, it just kind of makes it crappy for everybody else. You know, even if it was just 0.1% per kill, that's still not a lot, right? By any means. But it's better than 0.026, right? My mage is just standing right by my ear. I don't know why. Hey, Maisie, what are you doing there? Why are you standing so close? Being kind of weird. Ooh, I gotta get them before they walk away. Don't walk away from me. Stay and join the party. Join the festivities. Now, here's something to keep in mind when it comes to these instance missions. You always want to try to have your characters of a similar level, because if you don't, prepared for a big mess. Because the mobs you're fighting are based on, you know, the level of the group, and if you have a level of 75s grouping with a level 100, that level 100 is going to have to be able to tank and do most of the work, because those level 75s aren't going to be able to do much of anything. I don't even know if 75 gets XP with 100. It might be a little bit extreme. Well, 75 with an 85 or a 90, you know, that's going to make it where the lower levels are going to get killed very easily if they start taking hits. So hopefully your tank is not the lower level in the group. Your tank has to be the highest level guy if you want it to work out. And that might be that maybe your tank is a mage with the pet that has a good enhanced minion item on them. So your pet is extra beefy. That might be enough, you know? It might not. I have run through this mission a couple of times with my mage, and his pet was doing the tanking and the heavy lifting. But when the whole group isn't really able to participate very well, it does make it a lot more challenging. Just an FYI. Alright, I'm having a hard time here. I'm trying to pacify this guy. For some reason, I couldn't get him targeted. Alright, finally. That was weird. I've never had such a hard time trying to pacify someone. So I'll probably cut a few pieces out of this video so it doesn't end up overly long. But it's been a while since we did a Gribbles, either on a live stream or whatever. And it's always nice to just remind people, hey, you know, these fun little missions are here, and you get marks for doing them. They're not very difficult, and you get pretty good XP from them. I don't know how good the XP is going to be at level 100 or 101, but we'll find out. I do intend on activating my lessons when it's time to get that XP, and that's a tip right there, is if you do the Gribbles, at the end of the Gribbles, before you hail Gribble Nobblelobber, whatever the heck his name is, at the end, before you hail him, activate your lessons. That way you're going to get additional XP. And sometimes, if you're really good or have great DPS in your group, you can potentially finish 2 Gribbles within, you know, the span of time where you can get the bonus XP from lessons on both of them. And I've managed to do that a few times, but doing it when you're 3-boxing is very difficult, at least for me. It might not be for you. It could also be that sometimes I kind of choose sort of a bad team where it's a bunch of casters and they're low DPS casters because I'm just trying to power level a character a little bit in my own way. I don't power level in the classic sense where, you know, you take, I don't know, a character somewhere and you kill mass group kills or swarms of monsters. I don't swarm. I'm not a swarm kiter person or whatever the hell that's called. I don't even know what you call it. Swarm killing, swarm kiting, whatever. It just doesn't look like fun. The monsters that you fight here also tend to vary sometimes. Sometimes you'll see ogres up here. Sometimes you might see skeletons or just other weird creatures lurking about that you have to kill. Alright, gonna target that one. So I can target it easier with the bard and pacify his ass. I'm gonna pull back a bit. We're gonna get the ad. We're gonna get the ad. That's alright. I think we'll survive. Wanted to get the bard on the other side of the mob so it was closer to that other ogre to make sure he's getting enveloped in the group slow, or the AoE slow debuff. And it looks like he was. So that's good. Because having a monster slowed, it's almost as good as having a mezzed. It really does cripple their attack. So they're not beating on you nearly as much. These guys can hit really hard. Hey! My begging skill is up to 481, guys. Have you ever had your begging skill up that high? Man, it makes me feel like I should be able to beg plat off of mobs now, you know? Can I do that? Can I go and beg off of Akinos guard and have him give me all his money? 'Cause I'm so good at it. I got him convinced, you know? Let me remove puller tag because I feel like I'm not getting healed because my cleric isn't here. Okay, I'm still not getting healed. Why am I not getting healed? Cleric, where the hell are you? I have you set to reactive. You should be healing me immediately. Let me check to see what their mana is. Their mana is pretty much full. So I don't understand the problem. I don't know, I'll switch them to balanced for now. I just know that reactive is usually the better option when you're fighting something like Bloodsucker over there. Bloodsucker is up, folks. He is a rare named who shows up in the Gribbles sometimes. And I'm out of arrows, so let's summon some more. There we go. And he usually drops some nice stuff. Let's hope we can kill him instead of having him kill us. I'm glad I still have all my defensives up and stuff, because I'm going to need it when it comes to fighting that guy. He is so evil, and I feel like he's overpowered. Like, way OP. You might ask, why are you doing this video instead of another Daphne's Druid Adventures? Well, I don't know. Because I wanted to. Because I thought, let's do a Gribbles, and I wanted to get a little bit of XP, hopefully trying to level up the warrior to 102 to better keep up with the Sunday group, because Blubberbelly's already at 102, and I feel like the tank should always be the highest level character in the group, or at least even with the highest level character in the group, so that way when you do some instance stuff, you're not sort of lagging behind and not being able to take the damage that you normally can take. So that is my reasoning behind it. Wanting to get them some XP, and I don't have enough time to to actually play the game and make videos at the same time. So I have to compromise. I have to play the game while I make a video. So if what I want to do and what I should do doesn't quite align, I'll come up with something. I'll make a video about doing a Gribbles. Besides, there's new people following or subscribing or finding the channel all the time, and while I've done videos about Gribbles in the past, they might not have seen it. I don't know how many viewers will look at a video producer's backlog when they find them, you know. Let me know in the comments, like, if you find someone new that you like a YouTuber or whatever, and you like their channel, do you start looking at their old stuff, or do you just subscribe and click when you see something new come out? Let me know. I'd love to hear your comments, because that would help me better know if I should redo some old videos that were considered very helpful and popular, or if I should just remind new viewers when I come out with new videos to check the backlog, to check those old videos. Alright, so we're going to pull the mage back a little bit, and we're going to try to grab this guy here. Hopefully we don't die a horrible death. And we're going to put up Stonewall Discipline. That should keep me alive. It's you know, good defensive. The only thing that sucks about this is that it snares you. It makes you very slow. Alright, gonna send in Host of Elements with the mage, and that's kind of why I wanted them far back. I don't want them to become a major target for that guy when they're going to be doing a good amount of damage. And the bard seems to be doing fine, so mostly I'm going to concentrate on playing the mage here, because, you know, my warrior's attacking. There's not a whole lot I can do. I did trigger their defensive and even a group defensive that they have. So I'm just going to be launching fire and lightning at this guy, or whatever you call the rain of daggers. It just it has a lightning icon, so I often feel like, what is that, lightning? It's like, no, it's rain of daggers. Rain of knives. I'm pretty sure the mage is going to be doing the heavy lifting on this one for DPS. If I were to check the parse, because I am just chain casting spells here. Gonna be out of mana at the end of this fight, but that's fine by me. I just realized I do not have a mana regen buff on this character. Let's drink some potions. So I got mana regen potion. Actually, I do have a mana regen buff. Okay. Voice of Precognition. So we did it, guys. We did it. Yay. I'm also going to get on my mount now with the mage, so that way they're always meditating. What did we get? We got the Primal Force Ring. I think it's going to be crappy compared to the rings that I have. Yeah, so it's got a lot less hit points, a lot less AC. Part of that might be only... No. I mean, that's one of my crappier Augs right there, man. You know what? I think I found a better Aug. So this Aug is type slot 7, right? And the Aug in this ring is just 15 AC, 80 hit points. I think I'm just going to take it out though. XIV. So let me get my Permutation Peddler out real quick. I learned the last time I just destroyed an Aug because I thought, oh, that's crappy, let me just destroy it. It turned out that I couldn't put the Aug in that slot. Okay, XIV, there we go. So yeah, let's take this out. All right, so it does, it's gonna fit, and it's gonna be way better than what I had in there. There we go. I wonder if this can go in. I forgot what item that I removed on AUG from, thinking I can put something new in there, and now it doesn't have anything. So I think it was this, the belt. Yeah, so I'll just put that crappy AUG back right in the belt there. I don't know, hopefully I'll find something better eventually. All right. So we killed the named, we got a ring. The ring is kind of crappy. We have something better. We're just gonna keep on going. We're almost done with the mission. We just gotta kill these 3 mosquitoes. But yeah, we survived. We survived the big fight with the mosquito boss. Feel good about that. He's taken me out a couple of times, guys, not gonna lie. He's taken my group out too. Like our Saturday group, we fought him a couple of times. We got taken out. I don't know if it's a full party wipe, but it was close to a full party wipe. Full party wipe adjacent. So we're gonna pacify that mosquito on the right, and then we're gonna pull the one on the left. The last mosquito, last mob in the dungeon. So yeah, again, this is an instance mission, and there's no respawns, which is kind of nice. And there's, you know, no competing. You don't have to worry about strangers showing up and kind of taking away the mobs, killing stuff before you get to it, having to rush to get to the named before someone else comes along. All very nice features. So this guy, you hail him. He's not the final guy. He just says task stage complete, and then you got to go back to the beginning and hail Gribble. So, oh, and while we have the permutation peddler up, let's go here with some of the things we looted. We can go over that real quick. So this thing, the Wraith Residue, it's 30 plat. As you see, it doesn't say quest or trade skills, so it's just vendor trash loot. This here, Ethmir Diamond, also not for trade skills or anything, so it sells for 190 plat, so worth looting, just so you could sell it. This here is a collectible. Okay, let's right click on that, so it's added to our collection. This here is a collectible we've already collected. This here is vendor trash, 15 plat each. Yep. And I think that's it. Do I have anything else to sell? Nope. We're good. So you get a few hundred plat for some of these things, or at least, you know, like 190 for those. I think it was Ethmir diamonds or something. There are also some collectibles that might spawn, like down here by the water. Like you see that glowing ball down there. I can go pick that up if I wanted to. I have a lot of the collectibles, so I'm gonna leave it. And then there's another one right there. Or 3. There's 3 by the water. So there's these 2. And then there's the one on the other side there. But you would just go down and left click on it to pick it up. And it, you know, is part of a collectible set. And if you finish the collectible sets, you get a prize. So we're going to start with the mage first. I'm going to click on their lessons. I just have to find out where they are. There it is. Lessons on the mage. Lessons on the bard. And lessons on the warrior. Okay, now everybody's got their lessons up. You hail Gribbles right away because you don't want to waste the time. Ding, ding. I heard more than one ding here. So, wow. Got 100, level 100 for 2 of my characters. Maisie hit 100, I believe. So how much XP did we get? We got 13.734%, and I am now level 102. So I got level 102. My bard is already level 101. How much XP did the bard get? 13.158. The mage got 14.072. So, and they are now level 100. So now you right away want to hail this guy and say leave. Everybody wants to leave because if we hurry, we might be able to get the next one, because we got 30 minutes to potentially, you know, finish that second one in 30 minutes. I might be able to get some more bonus XP. But as far as the video goes, I'm going to end it here. Again, you know, just trying to say this is a place that you can go to get some XP and some rewards. Again, this is a shared task. So we want to remove players from the shared task. When it's done, remove, and then we can go and get the new one here. So that's as far as I'm going to show you. And then you would, you know, you could do these. I'm going to do scouting ahead is the second one that I would get. And it takes a few seconds to spin up. You also get marks for doing these. Alt currency marks. I don't know how many marks I got, but I'm at 429 now. I'm assuming I get like anywhere between 50 to 100 for each mission that I do. I don't know if I get more or less. Let me know. If you know exactly the formula of like how many marks you get, that would be awesome. So it looks like the new mission is ready. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. That would just be fantastic. If you like what I do here, you want to support me and support the channel, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Or better yet, you could join the channel as a channel member. Channel members get special perks and privileges like a link to join the private Discord. If YouTube memberships are not your thing, check out the links below the channel for a link to my Patreon. Patreon patrons get similar perks, like a link to join the private Discord. On the private Discord, we often use it for our live streams and, you know, live chats and stuff like that. It's always a good time. If you're interested in joining our live streams, then, you know, contact us in World or through the Discord. Like I said, you get a membership. You can also leave a super thanks on the video if you enjoyed it. Super thanks is like a little donation that says, hey Fez, I like this video. Thank you. It was informative. I appreciate you. And yeah, and that's about it. I want to thank all my current YouTube channel members and Patreon patrons for your continued support. Those of you who resubscribe month after month are my absolute heroes. And I appreciate you very much. You help me to get things done by your support, and I couldn't do it without you. Thank you everybody for watching. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow. See you soon.
Each night and day. Winds and waters, earth and fire, united, facing fearsome foes. Magic pulses, never tires, heart and soul in known and cold. Journeys long, but hearts are light. Nothing can their spirits break. With each step, the world ignites. In their laughter, life awaits. Roam the valleys, climb the peaks, side by side, they're never rubs his eyes, looks to the light. The halfling girl left no trace, all his gold has been misplaced. Fears are weak, just shrugs and laughs. At least I got her underpants.